What's up, everyone, and thank you for tuning in for Overclocked, first Massachusetts and New England regional for all of NE and Smash for Wii U. I'm Hangman, joined by
Actual Garbage, here for some pretty exciting doubles action from what I've seen of the bracket.
It looks like a heavy bracket.
It is, man. It is as stacked as it could be. We got people from all over New England and, of course, people from all over New York and New Jersey.
Yeah, Tri-State trying to come out to represent. You guys invaded us for Xenosaga 12. That ended up being the largest event hosted by House of 3000 to date.
Yep.
We're trying to support the scene. Got to build it up.
And here we are, man, making it happen. Live from very cold Boston, Massachusetts.
Very cold.
Like sub-freezing.
It is brick squared out there, but it is nice in here because we got a lot of people in the venue tonight.
Man. Some good heating, both on purpose and by sheer coincidence.
Yeah, no, it turns out when you put a lot of bodies in the same room, suddenly everything's a lot more toasty.
Exactly, man. So we got some solid matches. I think we got one coming up to the stream setup now.
Where is the stream setup, by the way?
It's actually conveniently very far away.
Oh,
which I love because, like, it's not very far away in the grand scheme of things, but it's far enough away that I can get really excited and completely unaffected.
They can't hear us.
Right.
They're over there. We get to enjoy the action over here, and you folks get to enjoy the action at home.
Exactly. So we got Boxman and Timper. I can never say it right, but good old Ed playing the Sheik and Boxman with the Pikachu.
All right.
And it looks like Mars is is locked in, but
very excited to be scrolling over his name.
Yeah.
And Mars is teaming with whom?
No, it's not. Just the Mars tag, yeah. Oh, we got Bobbert.
All right. So I'm not particularly familiar with these players outside of TMPR for his event hosting capabilities, but that doesn't really translate well to the game.
Well, normally you'd be right, but Ed's pretty fantastic. And Boxman, a Brawl veteran from the scene in New England. Pretty solid player still, transferring over to Smash 4. And Bobbert, just awesome Cloud player, man. I don't know, it's just, what can you say?
All right.
That's all you need nowadays, you know? Just solid fundamentals and a really good character.
Cloud's definitely the kind of character to facilitate that. If you have a strong sense of neutral, you like to press those big buttons, Cloud's the way to go.
And it looks like we're about to start pressing those buttons on Town and City.
All right. So game one bringing us to Town and City for this. Right Team actually has a very traditional Smash 4 doubles comp with Pikachu Sheik.
Yeah.
They're able to control a lot of stage. They can pressure well at the ledge, but Blue Team can break that very easily.
Yeah, I think Bobbert's going to have to watch out because both members of the Blue Team are going to... Bobbert on the Blue Team, rather. Bobbert's still going to have to watch out because both members of the Red Team are definitely going to want to make sure that the Cloud stocks go early, like that. But I don't know, there's a little bit of user error on his part too. He's going to have to tighten it up a little bit to even it up.
Yeah, right now, Red Team doing very well to just converge on the Cloud. They're making sure just to pressure him as well as they can. That early stock going to do a world of difference for them.
Definitely, but wow. Sheik dying off the top at 101 is probably not what the Red Team wanted to see after they're trying to hold on to that early lead. But
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing Boxman hold the stock tank role for Red Team. Pikachu very fast, able to pressure well, but more importantly, able to get out of tight situations very easily with quick attack.
Definitely. Yeah, we see Boxman is just trying to get the openings when he can, just go for punishes while Ed is taking the damage. But it's pretty great. He's still holding on to that stock at 85, but he's in a really rough spot right now.
One thing I like from Blue Team, though, is how even though Red Team's pressuring them really hard, they're staying aware of the stage. They're making sure that someone's got to control those platforms, someone's got to contest the base platform, and they're pivoting really well on that.
Definitely.
A lot of movement out of Blue Team.
But Red Team, pretty dangerous percent right now. That up B is going to take the first stock from Boxman. And Ed's at 98% right now. It's a pretty dangerous spot to be in as Sheik against Limit Cloud and Zero Suit.
Yeah, one of the flaws of this particular comp is that if they start bullying Pikachu, there's very little that she can do about that safely, especially if she's meeting the business end of a dash attack like that.
Definitely. Normally Ed will try and play fairly conservative and help out with needles, but I feel like he's got to be the aggressor. We'll see, man. So far, pretty even, all things considered.
Yeah, a lot of hits getting traded back and forth, and these stray stocks that are getting dropped left and right are keeping things very even, with stock counts sitting at a dead even. Percentages, for the most part, evening out. So it looks like Yume sitting at the roughest end of it all at 74.
But a big opportunity here. Red team with a little bit of the stage control, but nice up tilt to break that up.
Able to follow it up with a couple more up airs. Blue team securing that stage control, but like we mentioned earlier, right team can contest that so easily. Very fast, a lot of potent, quick attacks.
Oh, all right. Not a big punish on that cross slash. In fact, missing another punish. Ed's got to land all these hits if he wants to take this game.
Ooh. Paralyzer shot into that down smash. Going to make things pretty rough for red team as we see the stock get shared. And Boxman sitting at 122, but he's staying alive.
Yep, still surprisingly, if they can take that stock off of Yume, it'll be all right, but they're going to have to make it happen really fast. And I don't think the onstage vanish is the way to do it.
Oh, all right.
Almost.
Quick plays from TMPR, get rid of the reserve stock on blue team's side. And it looks like Bobbert taking a bit of that pressure, but able to reverse it right onto TMPR.
All right, it's actually looking a lot better as long as Boxman does not get hit with anything for the next minute. It's looking really good for red team.
Yeah, things are looking risky, playing with these down airs at the ledge against Limit Cloud of all things.
Yeah, but like I had mentioned, Boxman's so good at getting the edge guard, and he did for a solid 30 seconds, man. He kept Bobbert off the stage and took that last stock from him, too.
Now, Yume sitting in that 2v1 situation against fully loaded Rage Pikachu, and no Sheiks anymore. TMPR are going to be knocked out from that well-spaced back air.
Yeah, that was slick. Nice presence of mind to follow up with that back air off of the down smash. And now Boxman is in a really bad spot, but can still make it happen.
Nice delay on returning to stage. Looked like a little bit of questionable movement off that quick attack, but getting picked up from the boost kick is going to allow blue team to take game one.
Yeah, that was not the hits of the boost kick he wanted. Literally all of them. It's the worst case scenario for red team, but
yeah. And there's really not much you can do about that. Contrary to popular belief, you only get to DI that very first hit.
Right.
There's no multiplier on the rest of that, so you can't really wiggle your way out of that one.
You are just along for the ride, whether you like it or not. And I don't think Boxman was a big fan, but there's still another game to work with, possibly two. We'll see.
Let's see, they're drifting to Smashville for game two. It's a really solid pick for red team, I would say. Sheik on Smashville offers tons of pressure, and if red team's able to control that moving platform, Pikachu has tons of opportunities to stay aggressive with quick movement.
Definitely. And red team was very good at getting the stage control when they needed it on the different town and city transformations, so I'd like to see how this stage pick will work out for him.
Blue team doing a fine job of being able to contest the space right out the gate and able to almost get an early team kill. Unfortunate. Chalk it up to unlucky.
Exactly. But, oh no, I was going to say, it's still looking fine for the blue team. They have red team at high percent, so they're still feeling good, even after that little bit of friendly fire.
Yeah, it's looking more like a free-for-all right now with both teams hitting each other constantly.
Definitely.
But it's going to iron itself out eventually.
Did someone tell him it was doubles?
It's the free-for-all pre-game.
Right. Another nice boost kick from Yume. Going to take that first stock off TMPR. And now a good situation on the right side for Boxman, but takes it easy, just tries and get some support in for his teammate over there.
All right, blue team able to contest this pressure really well despite hitboxes flying everywhere, but it's going to be red team who manages to take center stage once again. Notice that Bobbert does really well to hold on to his limit.
He does, yeah. I mean, sometimes you really need it in these situations, especially against Boxman. We saw him keep him at the ledge for, what, like a minute last game. So you might need it whenever you can off stage.
We've only been seeing Bobbert use his limit for the sake of recovery.
Yep.
And in doing so, Yume has been the one who's taking the role as the stock taker off of the enemy team. A lot of these boost kicks cleaning things up and keeping blue team at least even despite the percentage deficit they're sitting at.
Big potential kill there for TMPR, but just missed the timing. And now blue team fighting back, getting all that stage control from red team. Oh, but back to 2 1v1s. Oh my goodness, he was cooking that up smash.
Yeah, they were looking for making a deep dish over there, but a little bit of misspacing on that up smash. Going to be keeping blue team alive a little bit longer. separating into these 1v1 splits has been working out really well for Red Team, because as soon as Blue Team manages to converge the action into one cluster, it's a whole mess that usually doesn't end well for Red Team.
Right, I would be surprised. I would think that the team combos would be better for Red Team, but it seems like they're just better off in the 1v1 situations. And that's a pretty good trade for Red Team.
Yeah, both members off of Red and Blue making questionable decisions at the ledge, end up killing each other. And one way or another, it's keeping things even, but I don't know if that's really going to work out for Blue Team. If you notice, with Yume sitting at 154.
But Boxman hasn't been doing a lot. He's been at the edge, unable to make anything happen. Almost taking that stock with the dash attack from Bobbert. I don't know, I'm of the opinion that sometimes, like, if you're in Boxman's situation, just die. It might even be better. You know, Ed ended up taking like 100% because Boxman was too worried about getting his stock taken from him, and it led to that situation where now he's stuck with that 139% stock as the share stock comes through from Boxman. But huge opportunity.
Yeah, typically speaking, Pikachu sitting with all of that percentage isn't really the best of situations, but Boxman has shown in Game 1 that he's more than capable of withstanding with that stock and making good use of the increased knockback from the Rage.
Oh, definitely. A nice up air from TMPR, trying to get that ledge safe for his man Boxman. Solid punish.
Just showing that Blue Team can't go throwing out reckless options like that for free. And Red Team sitting at those higher percentages, but once again, Boxman able to contest all of this space, gives a safe landing for TMPR.
Wow, nice use of the nairs from Boxman. And now, it's if TMPR can get back to the stage, it's looking pretty good, but Blue Team is doing a really good job in this 2v1, and that up throw and limit cross slash. It's going to be game 2 going to Yume and Bobbert. So we got one very blonde result screen.
Yep.
Not many people surprised.
That's how it goes sometimes, but Blue Team definitely earned their way to that 2-0 victory.
Oh, definitely. I think they were really good at controlling the 2v1 situations towards the end of that game, and it showed because of how different the endings were between games 1 and 2.
And even despite the difference in dynamic from stage, they were very consistent in how they were pressuring. It was just a matter of let the Cloud push them to the ledge and let the Zero Suit clean up shop.
Exactly. And
that sort of built itself up.
You know, they were playing by the book, but it was a good book.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if it nets you a W, it nets you a W.
Exactly.
That's what matters in a bracket like this.
It's pretty much every bracket, actually. You know, they're just in it for the W's, man. So we'll take it. And we got some more high-quality action coming through.